Hi everyone, today I'm going to be showing you how to make rugaliki, which is a Russian dessert, which basically translates to a cookie croissant type of thing. Here I have all of my ingredients. In this bowl, a stick of butter melted, and mixed in with that stick of butter is half a cup of warm milk. And then in here I have 2 cups of flour, and then this is sugar. It's just to roll the cookies at the end. And then this is 3/4 a tablespoon of dry active yeast. And then these are our preserves. You can use whatever preserves you want. I chose cherry just because that's what I had, but whatever preserves you prefer. And we want to make sure that we have preserves and not jam or jelly, because the thicker it is, the better. And then this is just some extra flour that I'm going to put on the cutting board when I roll out the dough. I'm going to, first off, take this yeast and put it in with my flour. I'm going to slowly incorporate the yeast flour mixture in with the butter and the milk. And you can kind of just put in about like half cups at a time. Something that's good about this recipe is you don't need an electric mixer because it mixes really well by itself with just a wooden spoon. And then for the last little bit of flour, it's gonna get kind of harder because the dough is going to get thicker. When you feel like you can't really get it all mixed together with just the spoon, that's when you can start mixing it with your hands. I'm gonna move the spoon, and then my hands are clean and dry, and I'm just gonna take a little bit of this extra flour I have, and I'm just gonna put a little bit of it on my hands. And then just kind of do your best to get all of the flour from the sides of the bowl and just incorporate it into the dough. Gonna kind of just roll it into more of a log and less of a ball so you can get 3 even sections. So, 1, 2. For now, I'm just gonna set these 2 in my bowl. Keep reflouring your board just to make sure that nothing sticks. And then you also want to get out your rolling pin and roll that in some flour as well. Your goal here is to get a circle that's about 11 inches in diameter. Now, I'm going to set my rolling pin aside, and I'm going to take my knife, and I'm just going to cut this into 8 even sections, kind of like a pinwheel. So I'm gonna go once down the middle, and then I'm just gonna go once on the diagonals till I have 8 little sections. You want to make sure you don't overdo it with this, because kind of how I mentioned earlier, how the preserves can kind of seep out of the sides if you put too much or if you use something that's too runny. So just kind of eyeball it a little bit. I would probably guess about a teaspoon. And then you want to place it close to the edge of each little section. You're just going to roll these kind of like you would just a crescent roll, and be careful not to like push down on it and add too much pressure. Just gently roll it. And then you're going to put it in your bowl of sugar and just evenly coat it. Put it on your cookie sheet. Now I'm going to put these into a 350-degree oven. You're gonna wanna bake these for about 18 to 20 minutes, or until the tops of them are just a little golden brown.
Take them off of the parchment paper right away so they don't stick, and there you have it.